It's your boy Bagman coming in late, sleeping bag style. Morning Vietnam. I'll say good morning Philippines maybe. I feel like I've been getting a lot of love for the Philippines. Hey, shout out. Let's buckle up. Tell me what y'all think about America. Maybe fly your boy out. We could sit around, dude, and do this thing one-on-one. Do a little kumbaya, dude. A little Hakuna Matata. I think when I'm posting this late, I think y'all, it's like in y'all's prime time, locked in. The coveted, noon to 3 hour. I don't know. Buck Baloo used to always say that. Who's Buck Baloo, you ask? Good question. You probably shouldn't know him, and if you do, well, then you are locked into some Georgia football radio right now. Here's the deal. It's been 2 days. I kind of like the 2 days, so I can kind of give you guys more highlights. Also, I get more time to just, I don't want to feel like I'm going through my day and, oh God, what? Oh, can I put that on YouTube? Oh, let me write that down for YouTube. Oh yeah, it's a little more. I do try to post you guys as much as I can, and I feel like I've been doing a pretty good job about it, having a lot of fun. But at the same time, too, I like to, live and enjoy the moment at sometimes, and not just pull out my phone to write down a note or grab a video and, keep things sometimes just between me and myself, or, just me and the person I was with, or, maybe my mom calls and we talk about something on the phone and I can mention that, but, I'll just keep it between us sometimes, keep it a little more special. But I got a lot to talk about, a lot of great things happening, as always, really great things. Every day I'm out here learning life lessons. So let's get right into it. What do we got on the agenda? I'm not going to tell you. Never have. Maybe we rework, maybe we get some kind of template, a little rubric going on, but I've always been that outside the box, outside the lines type fella. So, first thing I noticed yesterday, my DoorDash rating, guys, out of 5, 4.99, baby. Let's go. We're doing it off energy. We're doing it off vibes. We're doing it off of, I'm going to get you your food there early. I'm going to take the extra step. I'm going to call you. I'm going to put it right where it is. You got directions. I'm going to get it to you. I might text you something funny. I might compliment your house. If I can find a little way to make you feel good, make you feel a little tingly, a little spider sense coming on, then I'm going to try my best, man, because I really do like my job. I love talking to the kids, or commenting on the dog, or running up, telling people have a great day, or, like today, it looked like probably on the map I was right outside their complex for like 5 minutes, but there was a concert going on. So right when I got there, I was like, hey, sorry, the concert held me up. I was right here, but, wasn't dilly-dallying. It's funny. This has nothing to do with anything, but it just reminded me, words that you learn from your parents and nobody else says. My mom always says rigmarole. And I remember I said that to somebody not that long ago, and they said, what the hell is that? What did you say? Rigmarole? Once we get through this whole rigmarole, and I'm telling you, shout out, Mom, she says that all the time. One of her just go-tos. She'll know. Hopefully she sees this, but, yeah, so, try to just give them a little heads up, be a little, go take the next step, the extra initiative, the proactive. And I think I'm just now getting comfortable using the word proactive after having acne in middle school and all those proactive commercials, dude. It felt like someone was shining a damn spotlight on me and telling me to get up in front of the class and walk to the front, dude. Anytime I saw a proactive commercial, people would just look at me and kind of laugh or say something, dude. And I just wanted to turn invisible, want to get away. Remember those commercials? It's so easy a caveman can do it. Dude, what happened to those commercials? Those commercials were hilarious. And then the caveman starts seeing the commercial, he starts getting offended. I gotta Google some of those, man. I was Googling the wildest stuff today. You know what I was Googling? I'll just tell you now. I'll go ahead and cross this off. I can't find it on here. Oh, here it is. I was Googling 2 weird things from my Disney Channel days back in the day. I looked up... What was I doing, dude? Sometimes I shouldn't even have Google. You know, just a random thought pops in my head, and I was like, oh, I forgot Billy Ray Cyrus was on Hannah Montana. So I'm Googling Billy Ray Cyrus, Hannah Montana. And then, like, as I'm looking at it, dude, Hannah Montana and her friends were so much younger than I remember. Because, like, I was that age at that time. So, you know, I'm crushing on Hannah Montana at the time because we're the same age. And she looked like, I feel like older, my age. And then going back, looking at the Google now, I'm like, holy shit. How old was that girl? 12? So that was kind of fun. I was Googling that, and then, then I went right down. I don't remember how I started Googling High School Musical stuff. And I always loved that duet, that song, Troy and Gabrielle. Gabrielle? The classic, na, 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 yeah. You are the music in me. It's like I knew you before we met. Can't explain, no. There's no name for it. I was Googling You Are the Music in Me, dude. So classic, man. And I am sorry for anybody that had to watch that I didn't know get Disney Channel. Another thing, I was just stuck on YouTube. There's not enough time in the day where I still want to just relax and kick back. Remember the Office episode where Jim and Dwight, they're trading stuff, and Dwight's trading up, and then Jim keeps leaving out the magic beans, and he tricks Dwight into getting them. Honestly, you should need to watch that. Okay, here's the deal. Let's get into my day. Stop screwing around. I missed an opportunity yesterday. A big one. I just wasn't ready. It was too early. My head wasn't on a swivel. Didn't tighten up. Didn't lock it in, zone in. I'm walking into the gas station, right? Coming in. See? People are coming out. And kind of as I'm walking past this lady's in the crutches. It's cold. And she's like going to her car. And she's like, I don't know how I'm going to get in. Like telling her friend. And I was right there. I was on her side. I could have easily just opened the door for her. Said, hey, you want me to hold your crutches while you get in and hand them to, I could have picked that woman up. She was a small-looking woman. I could have just firemaned her in there. I could have gave her a Batista spine buster. It didn't matter, dude. I could have gotten her in that car. I could have chokeslammed her. And I didn't. And I just kept walking past. And I know she would have been cool with it. So it was a missed opportunity, but I couldn't just sit there and harp over it all day, harbor on it. So I moved on, and just kind of kicking yourself, as you're walking in, you go to the bathroom and everything. But that is what that is. Listen, guys, this is the time I need to get to my ad sponsors. Who's the sponsor of the day? Just kidding. You guys know I don't do that, man. I'm about y'all. I'm about this free content. We'll see if there's something I really believe in. But right now, dude, huge shout out. You guys know, almost every video I want to give y'all a shout out. The numbers are going up. The views are going up. The likes are going up. The subscribers are going up. Dude, you know what it feels like? First of all, thank you so much. First of all, it means so much. I'm so grateful for it. It's just positive energy. Y'all are just like filling up my cup, baby. You know what I mean? It's just like, and it's not even water, and I love drinking water. It's that lemonade, dude. I feel like I'm toasted up, posted on the sand. It's that. I don't even. What do people drink out of coconuts, dude? Jeez, I feel like I'm just posted on the sand, sandy toes, drinking out of a coconut somewhere, man. That's how y'all making me feel. It kind of feels like I'm that kid. Maybe it's my birthday at high school and my locker got decorated or something. I come running out and everyone's like, surprise! They got balloons, dude, fly. People are taking my pictures. There's posters. The other kids are looking like, dang, who's this popular kid over here? It's kind of like in elementary school when you show up and everyone's doing a little Valentine's Day card and you got your box and my box is just stuffed full, dude. That's what it's been feeling like, man. Y'all giving me so much love, man. I just appreciate it, man. It's mind blowing. You know, when I post a video maybe in the afternoon and I don't check it until like the nighttime and I see how many views it got, I'm like, whoa, man, that's awesome. People like that. People are weird like me. People thumbs up. People, you know, whatever. It's just, I'm so thankful. I'm so blessed. It makes me feel warm, man. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm fulfilling a purpose. I try to get to every comment I can. I did get my first hater comment, so I'm pretty much, the YouTube career's over. I'm gonna go ahead and retire, hang it up. I was hoping to never run into one of these, encounter one of these. I said, first one, I'm out. Just kidding. I don't know. It feels like it was a kid or something, dude. Basically being like, oh man, you're a fruit, dude. You're probably looking for nuts or something. Just like a lame. And I was gonna be like, dude, that was a weirdo comment. But I hope everything's good, man. Love you. But I just removed it. You know, I don't know. I got to figure out the best way to respond for me. I can delete them or respond something funny or, you know, but I don't want to give it too much attention, man, because I don't want to invite more of that in, you know. Everyone else is being so positive. It's so cool. So inspiring. Like people, you know, somebody today came in there, gave me some great advice. And that's what I want. That's what I love, man. Just telling me to kind of become one with the earth. One person came in and told me, you know, to eat vegan. One person kind of told me to come in and, you know, make sure I'm starting my day well. And just, yeah, man, I agree. Y'all are nailing it. I know you guys have so much, you know, intelligence out there, good energy, so many different points of view that I'll never get to see. And so just come by and share those, man. Let's just share it and carry it around. What else happened, man? Dude, the sky was so blue today, man. It was hurting my eyes. I couldn't even look at it. It was so blue. I don't even know where the sun was or the clouds, but it was just like, whoa. I mean, seriously, guys, we gotta look at nature more. I feel like so many people are just walking around, just like looking. Where are you usually looking? It's like people are looking down, or like people are like in their car, and like you're so focused on the car in front of you, like. Huh. And dude, there's this trick that they taught me, like, okay, like, all right, pretend you're focusing on this pen, right? Look at the pen. Now zoom out. Like, you can look at the car in front of you, but then you can also zoom out and see the whole landscape. And I do that a lot, and I think that helps me kind of look at the nature and everything really that's going on. I mean, look at the trees. Look at how they move. Look at the colors. Look at the animals. Look at the birds flying. Like, I heard this song today, and it was like, The Gist. I wish I would have gotten it, because my dang Siri, I tried to get her, hey, what song is this playing? Like 4 different songs today, and it knew one. The other 3, they're like, dude, this isn't real. Are we in a dream world? And I was so upset. They were great songs, but like the gist of one song was like, the sun's outside, the moon's shining bright, you know I'm doing good. And then the next line would be like, the water's super clear, there's fish in the sea, you know I'm doing good. Just like small little nature things. And then, you know how I'm feeling. But she said it like so melodically and just smooth vibes, nice chorus, just simple, but just a beautiful, elegant story. Also my YouTube channel, you know, as I'm just putting out good vibes, good things are coming back, you know, it was just giving me all nothing but great recommendations. Whether it's law of attraction stuff or life advice, quotes, whether it was people doing charity, you know, giving to the homeless, you know, giving compliments to each other, you know, sharing their knowledge, sharing their space and territory, you know, just kind of befriending strangers. It was so many different things. People I hadn't even seen before. You know, we all know Mr. Beast or Jimmy Darts or this person or that person. It was new people doing that thing. Just good, wholesome content. And so your boy's out here living for it right now, man. I'm just, that's my energy, man. That's my vitality, dude. feel like a vampire just looking for that next fucking positive hit. You know what I mean? Dude, I was chilling in my car a couple times. It's just like I've been blessed now with like this ultimate silence I'm getting. I can stop in my car, park somewhere. It's the middle of the day. There's people everywhere. There's cars driving around. People are on lunch. People are at work. People are in traffic. And I turn my car off. You know, put my phone to the side. There's no music. Everything's off. I got my window down. And I'm just listening to nature. And it's so peaceful and calm. Every now and then, like a leaf will rustle. Every now and then, there'll be like a little breeze that you hear. Other than that, you know, or like I finally understood also the phrase of like the sun kissing you on your face, sun kissed or whatever. Like the sun was like just burning my cheek, but in like a nice, just soft, amazing way that I didn't want to stop. And it was just so quiet, so I get to sit there. I kind of doze off. You know, I'm kind of visualizing things. I'm thinking positive thoughts, positive words, and you know, then I'll kind of sleep. Then I'll wake up to an order. Then I'll go, and I'm just in such a good mood. It's just the quiet, the peaceful energy. You know, maybe I'll hear like today. I heard like a bunch of kids laughing in like the distance, like a story, and you know, it just reminds me of being a kid, or just the energy that kids have, and how much they're probably wearing out their parents. I mean, wearing them out. What else happened? Yeah, no, it was like yesterday was like, it was like a really slow starting day. Nothing was happening. I wasn't getting inspired. I wasn't seeing anything. I wasn't getting any money, and I try to make a certain amount of money on deliveries every day, and it just wasn't happening. But I kept telling myself, hey man, stay calm. You're doing the right things. Things are going to happen for you. Just be grateful. Stay relaxed. Have some faith. Could just be a test. Don't panic. Just stay in your zone. Don't worry, you know. And by the end of the day, dude, I made as much money as I usually do. It's just like, it's pretty easy sometimes, man. The old me, that panic would set in. That worry would set in. You know, I'd start getting irritated. But I just said, okay, you know, sometimes just one or two orders can change the whole thing back around. And it did. And it was just awesome. So it was kind of like, just taught me to keep that peace of mind, dude. Just keep going. Okay, fine, you're not getting orders. How can we look at this positive? Okay, more time to read. Okay, maybe I can listen to more jazz music. Okay, yeah, now I get more ideas to make new videos. You know, maybe it's just not happening today, and I'll just accept that and just let it go. Just keep flowing, dude. Do not try to put up a fight. Like today, at the end of the night, man, I was listening to Pakistani disco. Pakistan disco, man. I mean, it doesn't even matter what they put on, man. I'll find a way to like it. I'm like, yeah. Oh, yeah. Do. You know, and they kept saying Pakistan and disco. They were literally, Pakistani disco apparently verbalizes and self-affirms that they are Pakistan disco a lot in their songs. But I was still vibing. Found a new favorite tree. It's tied for first and second. They're tied for first. This one, like, the reason I like it is because, like, how am I going to do this? Hold on. Let me put this there. So, like, this is like the trunk, right? And then like the branches, they just like go up. They like go up. They're not like, they don't go like out and down. They go like up, like straight up. I don't know. It just seems awesome. Really? It's like, you know those things you scratch your head? Boop, 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 boop. It's like that reversed up. It's a beautiful, beautiful tree. Like, and that's how much I like this tree. I hope that I get deliveries next to this restaurant, next to this tree. I'm like, dude, please send me over there just so I can look at this tree. Get excited about things like that, guys. Like, I saw a quote today, and it said basically like, a curious mind will always find new things in the basic, you know, everyday backdrop, daily thing that we see, you know? That's why, I've lived in this area for years and years and years, and, done these same restaurants and drove these same roads. But guess what, man? You'll be surprised every day. If you're looking, you'll find something new. You'll find something amazing. You'll find something inspiring. It's there. You gotta open up your mind. You gotta believe it. Man, I was picking up this order, or I was trying to, and it wasn't ready yet. So I ran across the street. There's this real good cookie place, and I got a couple cookies. I came back in. I saw this other guy waiting, and I was like, "Hey, man, hey, you want a cookie?" Like, these are good cookies. I had an M&M, obviously, and a chocolate chip. Love them both. And he turned me down, but hey, guys, listen, it's a big deal for your boy to try to offer somebody a cookie like that when I only have two, because I love cookies. I mean, love them. But I was like, you know what? I want this guy to have this cookie. He turned it down, but hey, that's a good sign that I offered it for him. All right. You guys want another good quote, or you want a poem? Quote or poem? I'm gonna give you both, but I'm gonna give you the poem first. This guy was a teacher, and first he said, he had a really challenging bunch of students, but the more, or they were just difficult, but he said, like, the more challenging they were, like, the more he actually liked it, like, he accepted the challenge. So I think it's cool as a teacher, and we're going to get into that. That's actually going to be probably a common theme coming up here in a minute, but anyway, so he read her poem, and it was beautiful. It was, like, by this, I guess, younger Honduran girl, Honduras, and she's basically, in the poem, she talks about she hasn't seen her parents. She has parents, but she hasn't seen them in years and years and years, and she doesn't even remember their names, and, she's living in the U.S., but she's stressed, and she doesn't have money, and she's working as a server, and life's just hard, but she's like, I'm not going to let me be in these dark times in the shadow, like, define me or, like, ruin what my life is supposed to be. So she says, I make sure to find ways to have fun. I want to be like those other girls that dance and they party and they talk and they dress up and they laugh. And so pretty much all throughout her life, she's fighting against that, against what, the situation she was born into, and trying to take control and just make the best out of it. And I thought it was awesome. And I think she called the poem, like, Happy Girl. Like, she just wanted to be a happy girl. I don't know. It was really nice. It's really nice. Now, from that poem to one of the other great poets, Shakespeare had a great quote I saw. And it says, love me or hate me. This is for you, YouTube comment guy, by the way. Just kidding. Just funny, because I'm really not I like laughing at myself, man, so I really don't matter. Love me or hate me, both are in my favor. If you love me, I reside in your heart. If you hate me, I reside in your mind, in your brain. Like, it's very true, man. That's why these polarizing figures get so much attention. The LeBron Jameses, the Donald Trumps, the Kanye Wests, because people either love them or they hate them. Drake, you love them or you hate them. And either way, they know already. I don't care if you hate me, you're giving me more and more attention and energy. That's going to just, you don't have to like me, but it's just going to keep my name, like, close on your brain. Like, you're almost kind of hoping somebody brings me up, because you can just be like, I hate that guy. Yeah, man. And then you're just going to probably tell 5 stories. Next thing you know, you've been talking about whoever for 20 minutes. Just talking about them, just thinking about them, letting them get bigger and bigger in your head. We went over this, guys. What you focus on gets bigger. So do not ever focus your energy on things that you don't like and things that you hate. Trust me, I used to do this. I hate that. Oh my God, I just go on and on and on and on and on, and it gets worse. Here's a good one. Here's an interesting one. So in my car, I got like 6 radio presets I can pick, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then, you hit it and it goes, it's like a shortcut to get to your radio. All 6 of mine have changed in the last 2 months. It's just, I used to have sports talk radio and mainstream hip hop and mainstream pop and rock and country. Now it's Georgia State radio, like kids radio, jazz, Christian, jazz, and very, very like alt rock. And that's the one that plays the least. But I don't know, man. You just, transformation and changes can happen fast. I mean, I told this one girl, she's like, hey, what you been up to? And I told her about my YouTube channel or whatever, and it's real recent, and she was like, oh, okay, well, let me go check it out. And I was like, just to warn you, like, it's a lot different than, like, probably how you remember me, and it's, I tried to show positive, and I'm doing a lot of, she's like, oh, I love that stuff, and didn't hear from her for 2 days, and I was like, oh, is it that bad? But apparently she did finally watch it, and she's like, oh, it's really good. Like, this was her compliment. She goes, well, you're doing pretty good. You're not really stuttering or anything. That was, I guess, what she thought. It's good just because I'm not stuttering, so we take those. We definitely take those. We cash those in. We'll take those. Okay, dude, I accidentally scrolled left on my phone. When you accidentally scroll left, it like shows you to your iPhone news of the day. Oh my God, dude. It was like 4 People magazine, People News article. Oh, this girl's dating this guy. After it was rumored she's dating this guy. Oh, this guy cheated on this girl. And I wonder how his third ex-wife is feeling about it. She's getting the last laugh. Oh, these two were spotted out. Are they dating or just working together? All of that stuff. And I'm not trying to hate, man. And I'm not trying to give it energy, man. You just got to think, like, who's reading that? Who cares? Because I'm going to give y'all some tough love right now, man. Like, somebody gave it to me, and it helped me a lot. You could be doing so much better, more productive things with your time than looking at some of that stuff, man. And it's not even hate. I get it. It's supposed to be entertaining. It's supposed to be mind-numbing and kind of your release and take you out of reality and, sit you back down and kind of just numb the masses, put them to sleep, or, waste a bunch of time. Dude, time is so valuable, man. Like, I don't feel like I have enough time every day. Like, figure out the things you really, really want to be doing. Make a planner if you have to, but say, I am getting this workout. I am getting this meditation. I am going on this walk. I am going to read this book. You know what I mean? I'm going to work on this craft here. Like, fine. At the end of the day, I get it. Like, I do the same thing too, but, I try to, okay, end of the day, once I get my other stuff done, then I'll watch some YouTube. Then I'll do something like this. But cut out some things, Instead of having Disney Plus and Amazon and Hulu and Netflix and this and this and this, cut out a couple of them, please, God. Please, God, You got your iPad Mini, your iPad Nano, your Touch, then you got your Smart TV, and then you got your Ultra Smart Super TV, and then, you got your, virtual reality, and then you're going right to the, then you're going right to the Dave and Buster's. After that, you got to go to the, and you're going to Top Golf. Like, dude, just, okay. At some point, we can't just keep consuming. We can't just be consumers all the time. Okay, now it's our turn to create. Now it's our turn to produce something. Because we all have something great. So don't just live off of just receiving things. And I don't know, I am reading a really good book. There might be a few things mentioned in here of it. Yeah, there is, but the Kabbalah, really good so far, man. Check that out. It's been really good, but it is what it is. I got some new winter gloves. Really excited about it, Not going to shiver me out. Just the small things, like I said, once again, being super grateful. They were $2 at the gas station. Gonna keep my hands warm. It's gonna be amazing. A quick story, this cab driver, I forgot who told me this, but this cab driver, you know, somebody, when they were getting out or something, or about done, they said, hey, well, thanks for the ride, sir. And the cab driver freaked out, and he runs outside, and he's like, oh, thank you so much, and opens the door for him. Last night, he's like, hey, you didn't have to do that, all that. And he's like, hey, well, you're the first person that called me sir since I've been here working. So just treat everybody with respect, man. You know, I held the door open for so many people today, and it was, dude, it's getting more and more rewarding, satisfying. It's vibe. People really look, really say thank you. I can feel that it's genuine. You know, I held this door open for these couple ladies, and then they're like, okay, well, now you go in front of us in the line. And I was like, oh, it's cool. I'm picking up over here, but I really do appreciate it. Like, for me to, you know, wait for you, hold the door, and then you say, okay, well, thanks for holding the door, but obviously you were here first. You can go in front of me in line. And not everybody does that, man. Not everybody does that. You know, this one guy, he left his water bottle at the gym over somewhere, and I went and brought it to him, and he was working out. I could tell he was new. I just said, hey, try to lower the seat a little bit so your arm kind of comes back this way instead of that way. Just something, and I say, just, you know, no big deal. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but just try that way, you know. And he was cool about it. He liked it. So first time being called sir, that's awesome. Yeah, just let's give respect to everybody. They all deserve it. We really all do. And it can go a long way. You can make somebody's day just like that. I'm going to skip that one because I didn't quite research it. All right. I'm going to do this one. It's a quick story. It's a baseball story, and I love when people tell me baseball stories because it really applies. But it's basically like this kid. He's getting ready to pitch for his little league team, right? And he's nervous, but it's his big day, and it's his birthday, and he's like, okay, this is my chance. You know, let's just hope I go out there and do well. Like, who knows what's gonna happen? Anyway, he goes out there, pitches an amazing game, strikes out so many people. The team wins. The other team doesn't score any runs. He doesn't give up any hits. Just pitched like an amazing, great game. All right. After the game, his dad comes up and was like, hey, you know, that was awesome. I did tell the other team it was your birthday, and both teams were kind of in on it, that we were going to kind of just let you have a really great game, and nobody was really going to try. We were just going to kind of let you win the game by yourself. And it's, when I read that, yeah, man, it sucks the air out of the room. It takes the air out of you. You're like, what? You know, and it's like, how would that kid feel? Terrible. Nobody wants things just given to them that they don't feel like they earned. So that's the same thing with life, guys. If you woke up tomorrow and someone was like, okay, all your dreams, yep, you got them. They're done. Yeah, it might feel good for a minute, but in the long run, you'd be like, I didn't earn this. I didn't work for this. You know, somebody just gave it to me. So think about that, guys, when life gets hard, or you're wondering why things aren't quite working out or why they aren't so easy. That's just going to make it so worth it when we do get there. For you to know it wasn't easy. For you to know that you stuck with it. You didn't give up, and you just every day went back to it. You know? That kind of hit home for me, because I was like, man, yeah. I wouldn't want shit just given to me. You think you do. You think you do. You're like, no, man, it's too hard, man. Somebody just come and give me $1 million. Like, they called it in the book, they called it the bread of shame. Like, you're eating the bread that's not yours, kind of, or you feel bad about it, or you feel guilty, or you didn't deserve it, or, you know, made a lot of sense. And it basically, there was another analogy real quickly where basically, you buy the puzzle so you can put it together. You don't buy the puzzle if it's already put together. Who would want to do that? That's not fun at all. Here's a good quote too. What you fear most is where you trust God the least. What you fear most is what you trust God the least. I'm not even sure I fully understand that one yet. I'd probably say that one 10 more times to myself. Here's something though. I was driving around, or no, I was just walking into a room. I think the gym, actually. I was in the gym. I was at this treadmill. Finished my workout, just doing some cardio, listening to some, I think I was listening to some Mozart. I don't know why, man. But it's peaceful, it's calming, it's relaxing, it's soothing, and I really like music nowadays with no words, so you can kind of think. And I was just looking around, and I was like, man, think about how amazing all these people are that are in here. How talented they are, how many positive traits they have, how much they're capable of doing. And I don't know them, but it's like we're all sharing the room right now. It was almost kind of like, oh, I'm at the Oscars with all these celebrities, you know, or oh, I'm in that big business meeting with all the CEOs. You know what I mean? It was like, oh, I finally made it, or I'm here, you know, I'm with all my heroes and idols and celebrities. That's how I was like looking around at all these probably normal everyday people. But I want you to try to go into a room and think about that. Like, wow, these people, everyone in here are amazing people with amazing traits and qualities and potential. And I'm just honored and blessed to just get to spend a little time near them, watch how they operate, and just, that was a cool way to look at things. It was a good exercise that my mind just kind of created for me and made me feel good. And then a little bit later, it was kind of similar. Where basically I'm driving home, or no, I'm on a delivery, and there's a bunch of traffic. It's like that 5 p.m., 6 p.m. traffic. And instead of getting mad about it, I'm looking around and I'm like, you know what? All these people are coming home from a hard day's work, long day's work. Hey, nice job today. Hey, y'all made it happen today. You know what I mean? Like, you guys kind of make it possible. You 9-to-5ers, you know, 8-to-4, 7-to-3, whatever. You guys that wake up in the morning, go to your day job, go to your office. Y'all kind of really set the tone. It kind of helped the world run, kind of keep us on the tracks. You know what I mean? So I was just looking at everybody like, hey, appreciate y'all. Hope y'all had a great day. Like, y'all are making it happen for us. For us people that want to be outside the box or do things different. So wasn't mad at traffic, man. I was just hoping all these people got home safe and felt happy and fulfilled, and probably, you know, got to go see their families or get some good food, or, you know, I don't know, go home and put some great music on or do some yoga. Who knows what they're about to go do? Probably go and get baked as a cake, dude. I don't know. So that was really cool. Also, another thing, probably two last things here, and then I'll get into my my verse, and then, or my bars. So, you know, I talked to you about that art festival that I went to. Today I drove by where it was being held, and it's just this big, huge, empty field. And, you know, you look at it now, and you're like, it's not special now. That's just a big, empty field. Like, but when I was there, it was magical, man. Because it was the people, it was the artists, it was the minds, it was the food, it was just it was like the community, like bringing what they had and what they do to a place. So it wasn't the place that was special. Never was. It was the people. You can make a gathering of people anywhere and have them bring that, you know, their talents and what they sell and their arts and their attitudes and their smile. You could bring them anywhere, man, and it would become special. That's what kind of hit me. Like, you could bring them to an empty shopping center that looks run down and just terrible, but if you bring enough people there, man, and they know why they're there and they know what they're gathering for, and they're gonna bring that energy, and, you know, there's just gonna be a buzz, and that place was full of life when it was filled up. So yeah, it's not the place that makes it special. It really is the people. Also, J. Cole, real quick. Obviously, we all love J. Cole. I mean, he's a monster. And he was talking about, you know, what made him successful. And yeah, he kind of similar, too. He's talking about man, challenge yourself. Go, do things that you don't think you can do, or raise the stakes, raise the bar, make it hard. He said, because most of the times you'll find yourself rising. Like, we don't know what we're capable of. And it's funny, too, because that can apply so many different ways. Like, the gym applies to life in so many ways. Chess applies to life in so many ways. Two things I really like. I'm sure you have hobbies or things that, like, they're like a metaphor for life. They're like a microcosm of life. And, so yeah, we're like not capable of our potential a lot of the time. That will end up rising. You're like, wow, I didn't think I could do that. Now, all right, now I can do that. Oh, now I can do the next thing. Like, some people just, they want the next challenge because they know they'll figure out a way to do it. Same with me, like in the gym. Like, this is what I've been doing. I'd go in, let's say I'm doing my lat pull down. If I do like 120, 140, 160, I'd do 3 sets every time. 120, 140, 160, go up each time. Then I started saying, like, let me push myself. Let me actually try to lift heavier. And, dude, I could, all of these machines and things I was doing, I could actually lift 40 or 50 pounds heavier when I actually wanted to push myself, figure out what my actual limits were. Don't just go through the motions. Don't just, the second you try to, you'll just box yourself in with limitations. Like, oh, this is heavy for me. I can't do more. You could easily. And each time I've been doing more and more now. It's our mind that chains us down. All right, I'm going to get into my bars, and then I'm going to get out of here. I'm surprised this one went too long. Jeez, one of these times, I'm going to be able to shorten this up, man. Because there still was a lot of things I didn't say that I wanted to say, but there's some good ones, too. And I never keep the good ones, either. I almost never. Maybe I have, like, 1 out of 20 times where, like, I'm like, oh, should I carry that over the next day? That quote, maybe they want to hear it. They just don't run out, man. It's an infinite source. So here's my bars back in the day. It's kind of funny. I like this one. I remember writing this one of the few that I actually remember writing. It goes, today ain't one of my bad days. Just went half with one of my classmates. Feeling so high, but my glass ain't. Feeling so good, but my past ain't. Should have taken off more on the backspace. Feeling so small, but my dabs ain't. Feeling like what the gas and the match makes. Today ain't one of my bad days. I was feeling good. I was just vibing. I remember we were doing, me and Otis were doing a rap, but where we pass it back and forth, which we didn't do that often. But so we're just chilling. Like, I was going to do like a little 4 or 8 bar, and then he was going to do that, and then I was going to do it, So today ain't one of my bad days. We're feeling good. Just went half with one of my classmates. He's right there next to me. We went to school. It was like we had maybe just split a blunt or something, 50-50. And so we're going half and half, which is always nice. I throw in, you throw in. I was sitting on his front porch. I remember where I was sitting. Remember he had a speaker out, and we were just vibing and feeling so high, but my glass ain't. And I don't even think we were drinking, but feeling so high, but you're saying, but, my glass is low. Talking about, I need something to drink, man. Pull me up, dude. Refill, man. Well, we got some liquor. Well, we got some 40s. So feeling so high, but my glass ain't. Feeling so good, but my past ain't. That's just a good line right there. I'm feeling great. But my past ain't. We've all had our struggles and our battles, so who really can't relate to that line? Should have taken off more on the backspace, feeling so small, but my dabs ain't. Sometimes, man, I haven't been smoking or nothing, but sometimes, dude, you do miss that feeling. Like, I don't think I want to, really. Because I got too much more important things. Like, once you get older, man, and older and older and older, you just, like, every year, it's like you pile on, like, one more extra layer of responsibility, And so that's when you kind of realize, I'd always look at parents like, man, well, why don't they make time for fun or get fucked up or do anything? Man, because they got too much responsibility and they don't have enough time. So I get it now a little more. Feeling so small with my dabs, ain't man, miss those dabs. Feeling like with the gas and the match make, that's a fire, that's a blow up. Pretty much feeling like we're about to blow up. So I don't know. That was the vibe I was on. Good little pass back and forth, man. I'm about to get out of here, man. Shout out to Pakistani Disco, man. For real, shout out to it. And the story was like a duo. They were brother sister, and they had gotten in trouble for. They said they banned their live performances for obscenity, obscene. I don't know, something, bro. Like when you're popping, sometimes they just want to bring you down. They just want to hate. They just want to take you down, man. So I don't think they backed down. I think they kept doing it. I think they just stayed successful. But listen, man, I'm out of here. Y'all have a blessed night. We up late, man. I gotta get some sleep. I gotta read. I gotta meditate. I gotta watch some chess, man. And do it all again tomorrow, man. Like at the end of the day, I'm always pretty much late. But today I was like, man, thank you again for such a good day. Thank you for letting me make that money, and thank you for letting me get a great workout, and thank you for letting me get all the food I needed, and thank you for having my car just work so well for me, and thank you for letting me just put out a video and talk to my friends, spend time here or there. It's just, at the end of the day, really think about the things that went right for you, man, and celebrate them, and I don't know, just feel that love and that light, baby. We out of here, man. Let's have a blessed one. Love y'all.